What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Peacemaker Episode 5 breakdown and review as we pick up after last week's big twist ending that Myrn is a butterfly and Peacemaker is reading from last week as Adebayo is still having trouble juggling her partner and working for her mother as she's checked up on as she is yet to place, yes, the fake diary in Peacemaker's trailer, which she does in the end. And we get some insight finally about the butterflies, but not too much concrete. The butterflies were first found in a tech CEO and his girlfriend after a plane crash and have since then been found in many other high-level people. And when the butterfly takes over, maybe through the butt as they talk, and I found the animations hilarious. It reminded me of like those early kind of 80s music videos, like the Dire Straits, when they have like the really awful animations and the butterflies do control them, and they have found amber fluid near where the butterflies are. And of course, after last week, they are led to the bottling plant, which is the target of this week's episode, and their task force is so super secret. Anyone who sniffs out the butterflies, they get shut down. Now, it's obvious why Myrn, as a butterfly, has been in this team. He is probably been sent there by a higher up butterfly to come in and take them out. But I do wonder if he did know he is a butterfly or not. And, well, he keeps his persona, but the butterfly controls him. That is still a bit up in the air, even based on the episode's ending. I found it hilarious about Peacemaker's theory of Superman's poop fetish, which really was funny. I love how he kind of really badmouths these huge superheroes like Aquaman in the first episode. We had Batman last week, and now we have Superman. And we had Wonder Woman as well, I think, coming up. Now, finally, Chris breaks and shouts at Ecomonos as he's angry his dad was sent to jail, and it's hilarious. He even lists of names that he could thought of, and John couldn't think of anyone else, with Chris naming the See You Next Tuesdays from Riverdale, which was really funny as they head to the bottling plant. And we pick up with a white dragon who is just slightly in this episode. It's not a major part, but it is showing the reach that Myrn has. Well, the white dragon is adamant that he didn't do what he did and blames his son for it to get his skin saved. And we get a hilarious scene where Chris is called a bully and Adebayo asks him to stop bullying John as his dad's fingerprints are taken. And, well, we have the team head to the bottling plant as we have some really cool music played. And Harcourt is a buzzkill, not a fan. And Adebayo suggests jazz. I mean, come on, does anyone like jazz? Now, it cracked me up that she does say that those guys in Poison, are they men? And Peacemaker says that Poison's pronouns are long live rock, and she's awesome phobic, which was absolutely hilarious. And John and Chris finally get on some sort of level ground here, as they are both huge fans of Hanoi Rocks. Fair play, they are a great band, and Myrn is left back at the base to deal with the White Dragon situation. Now, he meets someone who was from his past. It's Locke. He seems like an original character, and he was involved with him in Niacea, which is a deep cut from the comics, first appearing in Action Comics 848, involving the character Redemption, and this new guy is sent by Waller to help with the mission to stop White Dragon from coming out of jail, and the detectives investigate the fingerprints, only to learn that it is actually Chris's fingerprints there and speak to the witnesses again. Now, at the bottling plant, we get some hilarious banter as Vigilante wants to bring a chainsaw, and Peacemaker has a brand new helmet with X-ray vision and instantly goes killing as he can see the butterflies in their brain. That was actually predicted by someone in the comments of my video last week. I had a few people mention that, so that's very, very well done to you if you picked that out. It turns out that this is the distribution plant for the whole country for butterflies, and the place is, well, full of them, showing the sheer scale of the operation. And the action is pretty good as they go around with x-rays, scanning potential butterflies. As well, we then hear of someone called Charlie, and it turns out that there was a gorilla that has escaped. Now, they're trying to hack into the butterfly systems. Now, the gorilla is taken care of, which is hilarious as it was on John's PowerPoint as a strength comparison. No, Adrian, they are not friends going on an adventure. And John goes Scarface by killing it with a chainsaw, finally earning the respect of Peacemaker as they head back with Hanoi Rocks blaring. Interestingly, the gorilla was teased last week, featuring in the news. And while an obvious reference, this could be referencing Gorilla Grodd, no, it's actually referencing someone called Sergeant Gorilla, who also went by Charlie, who first appeared in Star Spangled War Stories 126. This was a gorilla who escaped from a zoo to go on and find his friend who was drafted into World War II. So, wait, there was an adventure. Okay, that's pretty funny. White Dragon has also been finally dealt with to rot in jail, with Mern's reluctant colleague there being the new chief of police, and he's engineered it so that the prints are confirmed to match the White Dragon, and he gaslights the detective despite she seeing the fingerprints and talking to the witnesses, and this goes to show just how far the reach of Amanda Waller really is. Now, it turns out the Lock is somewhat of an original character by James Gunn. I do wish he would use some more comic references. We had Intergang and adaptation. It's no big deal so far, but it would be nice to, have someone from the comics. I'm still a bit salty that the Thinker was changed heavily in the Suicide Squad movie. But the team head back and summarize that the butterflies can infect any life form on Earth except maybe a chihuahua, which is pretty funny. And now they need to find the source of the amber fluid and have now taken out the distribution plant, and Vigilante is hilariously jealous that he couldn't use his chainsaw. Now the detectives they go over the head of Locke to head to Judge Judy's house, which obviously the reference is, Judge Judy. And it happens to be the detective's uncle, and they want to issue a search warrant on Peacemaker as they know Chris was behind it, and this group will be investigated as it heats up for them. But luckily they're all friends now, they're all in a group chat, the 11th Street Kids named after the Hanoi Rock song, which is super sweet. And Chris invites Adebayo to get a drink. She's finally got a chance to drop off the fake diary, and we have a neat Easter egg, which is a news clipping showing that he took down Kite Man in his early years. Hell yeah! This villain first appeared in Batman 133 in 1960, and obviously uses kites to commit crimes. In my opinion, his best story was featured in the War of Jokes and Riddles during DC Rebirth. It's a very long story, but go and check it out, as it might be an inspiration in the new Batman movie, and I really like it. I really rate that. They then talk about his brother and share a drink together, a toast to a job well done, as he comes clean that he has a crush on Harcourt, and, well, they have a heart-to-heart. He keeps pushing people away, but Adebayo plants the diary, which to this day remains unclear what the game plan with that is. I wonder if it's that they want Adrian Chase to find it or something like that. But she's done her mother proud, but it is playing on her emotions. However, she heads to the HQ and finds Peacemaker's helmet, which I'm confused. Surely he would realise that this would show that he has a butterfly in his head, making me think that he has been kind of used as a host. He doesn't know he's a butterfly at all, and the game is up for him as there's a cliffhanger. Now, it's a pretty good episode. I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was great fun. I do kind of wish it would start moving on a bit. I want to finally find out who they're facing, what these butterflies' aims are, and if they do have a origin in the comics. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like down below, do subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.